If my kids were just a few years older, they would be grandfathered in.
The battle over children's vaccines heating up. A lawsuit is being filed to overturn a new law that ends religious exemption.
We've been covering this all week long. Some say it could keep thousands of students out of school. Our chief political reporter Susan Raff is live in the newsroom right now with some reaction tonight from religious families. Susan?
Mark, there are so many new developments on this. Currently, about 7,000 children in Connecticut schools use the religious exemption, and those children will be grandfathered under this new law. But for many other families, there is uncertainty, and they're not sure exactly what they're going to do. Just a few hours after Governor Lamont signed a bill eliminating the religious exemption, protesters showed up at the governor's residence.
This is huge. This is a big deal for us. They're going to kick out a lot of kids.
Melanie Maurice's 9-year-old son is one of them. She took him out of school this year, and now they've lost their religious exemption. Unless he gets vaccinated, he won't be going back to school. The bill that passed the legislature does away with the religious exemption. Only children currently in school are grandfathered. Aaron Lewis is a Hartford pastor. He says some families are torn.
They won't be able to go to school. They won't be able to go here. That's going to drastically affect little kids that already don't read well.
While no major religions prohibit vaccinations, some believe it's up to each person to decide whether or not to use vaccines. State lawmakers who supported the bill say states are obligated to protect all students.
I do not welcome people who get up and say, well, I've got the right to liberty, I've got the right to freedom of speech, and I've got the right to do as I please. You do not have the right to infect me or my family.
I've been scrambling to try to find out, how the language of the bill affects us personally.
Rachel Oshrin is Jewish. Her 4-year-old son may have to be homeschooled.
I interpret the law of do no harm as being very personal and specific to how the vaccines were affecting our family.
Protecting religious freedom is at the center of a legal challenge. 2 groups are now fighting mandatory vaccines. They are seeking to overturn this legislation. Lawsuits are now being filed in state and federal courts. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Susan, thank you very much.